Here.
Whoa. All right. Let's test this out.
Test, test,
Whoa.
test.
All right. Let's test this out.
Test, test,
Whoa.
test. All right. Oh my gosh. Kira, what are you looking at?
Let's test. Why is my lies test lag? My lies test lag. Is my lies test. Test, test. There we go.
I think Kira just misses you. Oh. Can you sense the baby from the computer, Kira? I mean, yeah.
The hormones.
Aw, what's wrong? You want to be in the stream?
Did you read the book? Oh,
I'll just be right here.
all right. Well, welcome back to our book discussion stream. AveryWolfe here.
Mason K. Guest starring Kira.
Sleepy Kira.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're back.
We're back at it again with another book.
Yes.
Can you see it? No. Wait, no? Yes? No? Oh, it's so bright.
So bright. Same here. Okay, so this week's book discussion is Vacation Wars by Megan Quinn, who is very popular for her romance books, I believe.
You can find most of her books on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah.
Why do I look?
Yeah, this is like the third book I read of hers.
Oh yeah, I think this is like the second for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Vacation Wars. So
Yeah,
this.
one sec. Yes. Your phone? Well done. You got your okay. Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay, so Vacation Wars is about two sisters, twins, identical, who vacation in Santorini, Greece every summer. Except this time, one of the sisters is getting married, so her and a group of friends, her close friends since high school, decide to do like a quick girls trip to Greece before they get married, or before the sister gets married, just for like old time's sakes, just to reconnect. And then this group of friends, they have a contract that they made in high school about whole bunch of things, but one of the main things was, um, if you do not, if you are not settled down by the time you're 30, you forfeit your love life to your friends. So our main character, Tessa, she is still single. She's not married. She doesn't have a special someone. So her twin sister, what's her twin sister's name? I
Or
forgot.
Roxanne.
Oh, Roxanne and their friends, they decide to find Tessa a boyfriend or a potential husband. But of course, Tessa does not want that. So she basically initiates a war between her and her friends, and she kind of teams up with her longtime crush, Miles, who works at the hotel they stay at, and it turns out that they've had a crush on each other since they were kids. I think 7 years old.
Something like that, yeah.
So, and then of course, romance ensues. They fall in love, and her and her sister are going at it with pranks and matches, and basically, it's what the title of the books is, at Vacation Wars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did I leave anything out?
Pretty much it. So, like, from this read, I'm getting like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants vibes
Yeah.
a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And what else did I? It's just that.
Well, you said that the cover reminds you of Overwatch.
I know, just the cover. Just Ilios and Hanzo's arrows.
Mm-hmm. Keep it, Hanzo.
Yeah. But yeah. She's like, yeah.
Did you like the book, Kira? Yeah.
Oh nope, she
No.
yawned.
It was boring. Okay. Okay, so I have mixed feelings about this book.
Yeah. For me, it was okay, but the ending kind of frustrated me, and I'll see why later.
Okay. Well, for me, I thought the plot of the story was cute. It's just I couldn't. Sometimes I just had. I couldn't. I couldn't with the dialogue. It was so cringe.
I know.
Like the way the author wrote this, it was like there was no differentiation between thoughts and dialogue. Like basically it's just like, okay, when I have read it and I have listened to it, the part that I listened to, I had no idea if the main character was thinking or talking.
Oh, true.
Did you listen to the audio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe it was the voice actor or maybe it was the writing, but
Was it all the characters or just Tessa?
For like Miles and Tessa, like I couldn't like differentiate. Like I was like, wait, is she thinking?
Is that a thought?
Is that a thought, or is she actually saying that? And then when I did read it, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I totally understand now that I can't. If I wasn't reading it, I would be so confused of what was happening.
Yeah, like for me, it was like the dirty talk and the nicknames. Like, how many times did they say the
Oh
bulge?
yeah, the
Oh my
bulge.
gosh, the bulge. I'm like, really? Like, yeah, and just like some of the dialogue, when, like, for instance, there was a scene that
Mhm.
they were trying to make out in a car,
Mhm.
and they get caught by a police officer, and they freak out, and she accidentally hits his privates,
Mhm.
and he straight up says, "You hit my dick." And he says it so many times, like, "You really hit my dick." I'm like, really? Do you guys straight up say that?
Mhm. Oh yeah,
The
yeah. I totally get what you're saying. Cause like another thing, the dialogue was like when they're talking to each other, it was so cringy. Like most of the time, I'm like, people don't talk like this.
I know, I'm like, and especially since
Mhm.
she's like more on the shy side
Mhm.
and like insecure and stuff,
Mhm.
I would think she would be more like hesitant,
Mhm.
like with her words at least. Like I could see her like going for what she wants, but like her the words that she chooses to say, it's kind of like yeah, it's like
It's
cringe.
cringe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if
Like
that makes sense.
it
I'm
does.
sorry.
No, cause like for like all that she's saying, oh, I'm shy. I can't talk to the opposite sex. She basically has like, um, what is it called? Mouth diarrhea. Um,
Yeah, and then it seems like she got over that really fast.
mm-hmm.
Like I could see it taking some time throughout the book, but I feel like once they get acquainted and like talk about what's going on with the vacation wars or whatever and they decide to team up, it seems like she was all like really comfortable with him.
Yeah, she
And
got comfortable with him fast.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah, that kind of like made it kind of hard to believe. If it took more time, yeah, it'd make more sense. But being like shy myself, coming from, somebody that actually has social anxiety and all
yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Hard. Yeah, this was hard to believe.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't think that's real. Like, I'm trying to find like an example of like a dialogue. Um, I bookmarked a bunch of stuff, but now I can't find anything. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm about to give up, but still, like, uh,
Yeah,
yeah. But
like
we get it now.
you get it. Just
Yeah.
skip to like all the dirty scenes,
Mhm.
essentially, where they're like flirting scenes,
Mhm. I think
and
like when
it's
they're trying to
just
like they were getting serious and then having heart to hearts. Um, but yeah. Uh. Oh my gosh. Ew. 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 Okay. Ew. Ew. Ew.
yeah, yeah, and just like the dirty scenes, like is nothing like swoony about it to
Mhm.
me. It wasn't like tastefully done. I think it was just like written to get the scene over with. I feel
Yeah.
like.
And like from the other book I read from Megan Quinn, I don't remember it being like. I thought she was all about, like romantic comedy, like um, pan away from the sex scene, but she really went in it with the spicy. She like, I was like, what? I did not actually expect that. I thought she was like, she was more PG-13, not rated R.
Oh no, like the novella we read, I think it was like last year. Yeah, she went into it.
Oh, then I don't.
Um,
It must have not been good because I don't remember that part.
yeah, yeah. But I didn't like that one. I didn't like how that one ended because the male character essentially ghosted the female character.
Oh yeah.
In the end, I was like, what? What kind of ending? Anyways, back to Vacation Wars. Um, so yeah, spoilers, sorry in advance that I didn't say that earlier. But you know, her Tessa's sister, she kind of has a falling out with her friends, and then her wedding doesn't work out as she thought it would. Her relationship with her fiance like fell through, something like that. And so, she goes back to America, back to New York, and Tessa feels obligated to go back with her and take care of her. And yeah, I could see that, like, just like help her cope with like a failed like relationship and whatnot, and try to, help her, you know, get like fix things with their friends and stuff. But like it goes on for so long, I feel like she's like a grown-ass woman. Like she can take care of herself, you know?
I know there's like what, 2 chapters of just like text, like text talking, like texting each other, and
Yeah, and I didn't like how she was getting mad at Miles for like trying
I
to
know, keep the
um
relationship going.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I didn't like that. And then when he came to visit and she straight up like wanted his body like right off the bat, but then she got mad at him afterwards. I was like, come on, like that's where like the story like fell a lot for me.
I know. I swear. I know. I was like, I was getting mad at her too. I was like, first, you were like, you're pushing him away. And then when he comes to visit you to make sure you guys don't break up, she was like, why would I break up with you? Why? You want to break up with me? Okay, let's break up. I'm like, no, that's
Yeah.
the exact opposite. He came, he didn't even want to have sex with you, but you practically forced him to.
Yeah,
Because
he
you didn't.
wanted to like take it slow.
You wanted to talk about the relationship, but you're like, no, I want your body. Do me now.
Yeah. And just um like what happened, like he couldn't come back to New York because he was working on uh
He was gonna.
the fixing, or no,
He was gonna open another hotel to expand his
and the resort or
resort.
something.
Yeah.
So that was his reasoning for not being able to move to New York.
Which
But
is a
like,
good reason.
yeah,
But
and
he's
her
like,
reason was that she needed to be there for her sister.
and
And
then
I'm just like,
I know she made it seem like, oh, it's just only gonna be temporary. Like, I'll come
yeah, but
back.
it lasted a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like her sister was doing well, like in the later texting chapters.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I guess, yeah, she was legit too scared to ask or talk to her sister, so she just put it off and this used that as a reason, and it was.
Yeah, and how Miles like brought it up, how like you're that she wasn't, pursuing her own happiness or whatever. She's like, wasting herself to like take care of her sister or whatever to make her
Mm-hmm.
happy. And that annoyed me.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of somebody that we used to know. um just like how this person would, like throw away everything to take care, or like this person had the mindset that they needed to take care of their older sibling when their older sibling was like doing much better than they were, like in life.
Mm-hmm.
um like relationship, job, kids, all that. And younger sibling feels obligated to like throw away her happiness to like make the older sibling, their life more easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like that always frustrated me, um with this person that we used to know.
Yeah.
And that's what this character reminded me of near the end. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, but yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, there, unfortunately, there are some people like that who would rather take care of other people than focus on themselves.
Yeah, like I get it if you're like the oldest and you grew up taking care of your younger siblings,
Mm-hmm.
or like your siblings have like a health problem, or something like that that needs help.
But in
Or
this person's case, that older
yeah.
sibling was already self-reliant and had her
Yeah.
own family,
She,
and
this person was more mature and street smart and knowledgeable, you know. But but yeah, just like the twin sisters in this book, they're both like, or at least Roxanne seemed to be the more successful one in life with like the job, the popularity, and the relationship or whatever.
mm-hmm. But
Um,
I mean, it sounded like Tessa had a good job as well. She had a job that she
mhm.
liked. She, I mean, she had her friends, her family, but I
Yeah.
guess according to her social anxiety, she couldn't deal with leaving her sister, I guess, and she didn't want to admit it.
Yeah.
But I know, like when I was reading this book and how it was like a group of four, I was just like, oh my god. I was like,
Yeah.
hmm.
Which one am I?
I was like, I think for sure we are the two friends who are just like, hmm, just like
Or the other friends.
who has
Um,
their, I guess, her life together, but I mean, still not, but better.
yeah, yeah. They know what's going on in their lives.
hmm But I know I couldn't help make the comparisons. I was just like, okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
this one like kind of hit closer to home.
Just when it came to the friendship, not the
Mm-hmm.
not the
Oh
relationship.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
no way is this person that we used to know gonna find some Greek god in, a foreign land and, you know, hit
Yeah.
it right up, like get together so soon. But
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
anyways. Um, so what part of the ending did you not like?
To that part, because it reminded me of
Oh.
yeah, yeah, it just reminded me of, this person, and just like the feelings that I had in the past, trying to encourage this person, and this person always like pushing us away. And I'm
Saying
like,
that,
okay.
oh, I have to help. I have to help my older sibling.
And it's like, yeah, like I have to watch their kids. Like I have to.
Have to.
Like,
Oh, they need my help. Oh.
yeah. Like, do they really? Or are you just afraid to let them know that you want to do something else or you have plans? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But yeah, like, you
Mm-hmm.
guys know anybody like that? Feel free to let us know in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
Did Did you have a favorite character? I'm trying to think mine.
um,
Hmm.
I think maybe one of the friends. I
Okay,
think the one with the kids.
Lois, I think.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot
Lois.
the friend's name, but I was like, that's probably gonna be me, huh?
You need a
Like,
break from kids, but you love your kids.
yeah, like call calling my kids on vacation and stuff, all like drinking. I don't know. We'll see how I am in the future.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, how about you?
I thought the friends were Clea and Lois. I thought they were pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think that's about Toby. He was okay. He was just like, eh,
Yeah, he's just a F boy.
yeah. Uh, let's see. Nothing, nothing much. Anyways, like I know at some point Tessa and Roxanne were bugging the hell out of me with their fight. Um,
Yeah.
and then
Yes.
I guess Miles with his fight with his dad. Uh, all this time, like every time he fought with his dad, I was just like, dude, stop. It's your dad. He's probably doing this for a reason.
I
Mm-hmm.
know. I'm like, yeah, I could see the dad acting like that. Cause like I remember like watching My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, like a Greek parents seem to be like that.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
families were so close
mm,
knit and stuff.
yeah. I mean, my big fat. Oh, I love that wedding. I mean, that movie. My
That would,
my big fat Greek wedding.
yeah, that was so cute.
Mm-hmm. And it fits true to life because I think the actress was also the director or something. She's like really Greek. I know.
Oh,
I think
I
she
didn't know
helped.
that.
I think she helped direct the sequel and her other movie, Life in Ruins.
Hmm.
And I think she's like super Greek. So if it's true to life, then yeah, I guess Greek families are super super tight knit.
Yeah.
Nothing is secret. Mm-hmm.
When they're like, "You're a vegetarian?"
That's okay.
What?
I make lamb. I was like, oh. That's
He's
okay.
like, what?
I make lamb. Oh man, that was so
Oh,
cute.
yeah, that was cute.
I was like, Joey Patone.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
In sync.
Oh, but
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah. This book wasn't like bad or anything. It was okay. It was like enjoyable in the beginning, mostly for me. Beginning, sort of middle. It was the end that kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for me it was like the beginning and the middle, and then after, like right when they started like to having like the fights, like right when it got to that big fight between the sisters, I was just like down.
Yeah,
When she moved um
when they moved back to New
New York,
York.
yeah. I was like, dang, you did Miles dirty.
Yeah, and just like how, like Roxanne started dating her fiance again or whatever, and she didn't tell nobody. So, like, it made Tessa think that she was still not doing okay or whatever.
No, like
And I was like,
like
come on.
I mean, it's not a bad thing to get back together with an ex.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, if one of the people, it was like a bad split, then of course
Yeah,
don't
if
get
like they
back together.
cheated, yeah, don't get back together, but
I mean, but the breakup wasn't even that bad in the book, so I don't know why she would be embarrassed.
yeah, keep it secret and stuff.
And yeah, when I was do you remember the perfume they were talking about in the book, the Britney Spears
Yes,
perfume?
I had it. I was like, one of my aunties gifted it to me.
The Britney Spears perfume.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
trying.
like a hot pink or like
Yeah,
more like purplish hot
yeah,
pink
that's what I was thinking.
ball.
It looked like a potion bottle, and
Yeah.
it was pink and purple.
Yeah. And it
Yeah,
had like little crystals
yeah.
like all over.
Man, I never had that, but I always wanted one because it was so pretty. I was just like,
Yeah, it smelled bad, but like yeah, I never used it because it smelled bad to me. Or maybe like I just wasn't my sense of smell wasn't mature enough or something,
your
but
teenage nose wasn't mature enough for Britney
yeah,
Spears.
I was still into like the sweet pea from Bath and Body Works and what was the purple body spray from Victoria's Secret? It was like everybody had it.
Was it Love Spell? Because that's the one I had. I
Yes,
had Love
Love
Spell. I
Spell.
had
I
Love.
had Love Spell too.
I had Love Spell. Hey, I still like it. I remember a few months ago we got uh at work someone like other office, like every year she gives us like soaps from Bath and Body Works, and I think one of them was Love Spell, and they're like all the younger ones were smelling like, oh, this is nasty, and I smell it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want this. It just reminded me of like middle school and high school. I was just like, oh,
That
Love
was
Spell.
like the scent.
I know it was the scent.
Like if you wanted to like feel more mature and buy something from Victoria's Secret.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was me.
I
Because
was.
I couldn't fit into any of the lingerie.
Oh my
I
god.
wanted to feel cool.
For me it was either Love Spell from Victoria's Secret or the Japanese cherry blossoms from Bath and Body Works.
Yeah. Mine was Sweet Pea, Love Spell, and there was a black raspberry vanilla from Bath and Body Works that was discontinued. But yeah, the Britney Spears fantasy perfume, bleh, it's gross.
Oh man.
but the bottle was aesthetically pleasing.
Mm-hmm. I
Like
remember Christina Aguilera came out with one, right?
I
Um,
I don't
I feel
remember.
like it was like a like a lighter aesthetic, like kind of white and beige that fits Christina Aguilera. I feel like those.
Did it look like a genie bottle?
No, I think it was just like Britney Spears. It was like round.
Oh.
Yeah. But oh, yeah, I couldn't get any of
Mm.
that stuff. I was too young.
Yeah, I was lucky to have been gifted it.
Yeah.
But
But anyways,
yeah,
yeah.
so
Vacation wars.
but yeah, in the book, the the fantasy perfume was like essentially like the pants in Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was supposed to bring good luck, whatever.
Yeah,
And
it was supposed to help you find your true love.
yeah,
Um,
and it didn't work. Or did it work for her?
yeah, that's what they kind of alluded to. Like,
Yeah, like once the friends were like, yeah, once we sprayed it on you, who did you see first? Miles. I was like, oh, that was just
you're
coincidence.
you're just grasping at straws at this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You're like, yeah, look, I'm still dating Philip. I'm still married. I was like, yeah, okay.
yeah. Mm, yeah, that's all I had for this book.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I'd probably give it like a 2.5 or 3 out of 5. I mean, it
yeah.
wasn't the worst book, but it wasn't the best book. It's
Yeah, it was like it was entertaining at least. Um,
makes me want to visit Greece.
yeah, we eat like Mediterranean food and like hummus and stuff.
Oh, I was craving hummus so bad.
I just ate hummus. Like we went to Luna Grill and we
Oh,
got like a
nice.
hummus platter.
Oh man, we just
Mm.
had what's it called? We had Mediterranean as well. We had the kebab shop. I don't know why I didn't get hummus. Should have gotten hummus. I didn't get to that part yet of the book when I got Mediterranean.
You're like, dang it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, like if you guys ever go to like a farmer's market, there's always like a Mediterranean stand
Oh yeah, with
and they
like different flavored hummuses.
well they're more known for like their wraps. It's not a gyro, but it's like a tortilla. And then the filling is so good. It's like lamb and all the Mediterranean fixings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys should try to find that if you ever do go to
Yeah.
like farmers market.
It's
It's
been
so
a while.
fresh.
It's like it's been like maybe a year or two since we've been to one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think yeah, I think the last time we went to one, like a legit one that wasn't Otai Mall,
Mm-hmm.
was like before COVID.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. I know. I guess if we're not counting Otai to, I think last
It's like
time.
Otai is like very small.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't have like a broad range of like food stalls and stuff as the one, you find in downtown or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've been to the downtown one. Oh, I wouldn't go again. It's just so crazy. I just don't like downtown.
It's fine during the day. Just when, the sun sets is when you have to be worried.
Mm. No, it's like the
Scary.
drive there, like driving around downtown. I
Oh,
always get so nervous that I'm going to like enter like the one way, like,
oh, yeah, I've
and
done
then
that before.
yeah, and then people are crazy. They just walk when it's not even their turn to walk. They'll
Yeah.
just start walking once they see like a lull in the road. They'll just like walk, 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 walk across the street. I was like, I don't want
I
no
know, and then
pedestrians.
jaywalking is legal now, so that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
But I think um I was always like used to it
Oh
because
yeah.
I always worked downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah. Uh, anyways,
Anyways,
back
we got off
to
track.
yeah, off
Hummus.
topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know how food, you know, you know how food goes.
Yeah, it's always a good
Um,
distraction.
but
Alrighty.
yeah, so we could remove this from our Kindle
Mm-hmm.
library. And what are we feeling for this upcoming week?
Let's see. Mm-hmm. This is always gonna be the hard part.
I know.
Right?
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I saw that they added what was that book? What?
Hmm.
Where did it go? It's like what was that Holly Black book? Where it was her first adult
Oh.
book.
Oh. The Book of Night.
Yeah, I saw that that was on here. I was like, oh, that was fast.
Mm-hmm.
Relatively fast since it came out like last year.
Yeah, I know. That's that gives you an indication of how well it did.
I know. I mean, like her other book that she released recently did really well.
Mm,
But I think that was because it was part of the Little Prince series,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm.
Yeah, the Book of Night is the only book on Kindle Unlimited.
Okay. Um.
Are we feeling like a fantasy or
Mm,
another romance?
it sucks because we've been having such like bad luck with fantasy books.
I know. If if the chat has any suggestions, feel free to let us know.
Mm.
This is always the toughest decision. Um,
Let me see.
oh yeah, off topic. So I watched A Man Called Otto on Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
and it's adapted from A Man Called Ove.
Oh yeah.
It's so sad. I actually cried.
What?
I actually cried. I was like, oh my God, it's so sad.
Called Otto. Yeah, I know. I heard
So
it was a really good movie, but like, I can't handle those emotions right now.
it's like a feel good sad at the end at least. So
Mm.
um but essentially, yeah, it's like if you liked the first 5 minutes of Up, you'll definitely like this.
Oh man, don't tell me it's
It's
basically the first 5 minutes of Up.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
essentially
can't.
what it is,
I can't.
just more adult.
I can't because I always cry at the first 5 minutes of Up.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's so, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a good movie. Um,
Um, would you want to read The Echo of Old Books?
let me see. Let that go. I'm down. Or have you ever read a Barbara Davis book?
No, have you?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Okay, let me see. Um, so the one I've read, or maybe it was a different author, actually. Barbara Davis. Hmm. Actually, I think I'm thinking of another Barbara.
Um, I mean, that could be put on the list of possible reads. Do you have any
Yeah.
suggestions?
Um, let's see. Do you want an audiobook?
Yeah, kind of something to so I can listen to while I drive to work. But if not, it doesn't. It's not a requirement or anything.
Let's see here.
Wow, dang, Megan Quinn. Her books are like so popular, huh?
Yeah,
Mm,
at least on here.
yeah. Dang, 40,000 reviews. 55. The Perfect Child. The Lost Sister. Wow. 28,000. 22,000.
Let me look at this one really quick. So many like thrillers or audiobooks. I'm down to read that book. I'm not gonna read the synopsis, so I'll keep it a surprise.
Alright.
Okay, so let's add that.
Okay.
All right.
Adorable. I mean, it is a pretty cover.
Yeah. The Echo of Old Books. I wonder what that other book was then that I read.
Kind of matches my book, my Kindle sleeve.
It does. Alrighty.
Okay. All right.
So it has been decided. I guess. I guess we didn't talk about what we have been up to. We kind of just went into it. Anything new with you? Any updates on the hobbies and stuff?
No, not really. I mean, I just have a few things on the back burner that I do want to make for the summertime. Yeah. But it's not really urgent right now since it's still cloudy here.
I know. I
in Southern
think it's
California.
gonna rain.
It's so weird. So I'll just wait until next month until I really get into it. But no, not much. Just still reading a lot now.
That's good. You finished the Bridgerton?
Yeah, I just finished another Bridgerton book. I just started this one. I'm Well, yeah, I just started before I logged in, or so.
Oh, okay.
So that one, and then that's much about it. What about you?
Uh, just been cleaning and organizing a lot. Um, we just went to IKEA today for like our second round of things that we needed,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. And I just finished a sort of thriller. What is it called? One of Us is Dead. It
Oh
was
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. I think I heard about that book.
Uh, yeah, One of Us is Dead. It kind of like it gives me Big Little Lies vibes.
Mm-hmm.
If you've seen that show,
I
uh,
yeah, I think I watched the first episode.
it's like I get those vibes of like rich, like white women, you know,
A big secret
and
that holds them together.
yeah,
Isn't
and
that?
they're always like clashing, sort of,
Are you talking about the
until
Desperate Housewives?
no, Big Little Lies. I
No,
finished it.
no, that's what it like sounds like right now. Is the Desperate Housewives? You know that old show?
Oh yeah, I never actually watched that. Um, I don't think I ever had like the channel for it.
Yeah. Okay. So you liked it? The what is it called again? The One of Us is Dead.
One of Us is Dead. It was okay. Like I liked how the relationships ended up to be in the end,
Mm-hmm.
because characters you think would not like characters you think they would hate each other until the very end, they end up like working together in the end. So yeah, that
Okay.
was like nice change of pace and stuff.
Okay.
And then I started reading what's it called? I always get this title mixed up. A Psalm for the Wild Built. Started reading that. Um, Getting cozy tea vibes. So it's cute. Um, and yeah, about it for me. Um,
Yeah. Our
yeah,
lives are so exhilarating.
I know. So wild.
And then, of course, Kira abandoned me like 15 minutes later. After she's
She's
not
like,
here.
I need quiet. Peace and
I
quiet.
don't want to hear. This book was stupid.
No more complaining.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, hopefully this book is good, because it seems like her other books got good reviews.
Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to. Man, I can't remember that book that I thought this author wrote for the mermaids. Oh, it was Barbara O'Neill I was thinking of. And the book I read was When We Believed in Mermaids.
Mm.
I was like, there's no mermaids in this. Not what I expected.
This is not what I wanted.
I was like, what is this? Like trauma? What's going
Oh.
on?
Oh
I
man.
remember like I started listening to it when we were in Vegas, and my failed bath bomb like
Yeah.
situation where my bathtub just looked like bloody water.
Ew.
I was like listening to this book. I was like, oh, okay. Hmm.
Oh man, ew.
I just wanted to feel like a mermaid, but nope. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah. That was random memory.
Mhm. Funny memory. Okay, so all right, so the echo of
Old
old
books.
books, our next read for next week. If you want to join in, you can come join for we provide the unpopular opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
I'm hoping for the best this time.
Yeah. It looks good.
It looks cozy.
Mhm.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Uh,
It's kind of giving me Gilmore Girls vibes. The cover,
hmm.
like a specific time in Gilmore Girls. This is when Rory is working at the bookstore.
Working at the bookstore.
She's working at the bookstore, and then like Lane visits her to talk about like boy stuff, and then she already like Rory already has a two separate piles of books that she wants to buy or she's going to buy, and then books that she's thinking about buying, but they're both like high. So it's not necessarily her putting away books, it's just her organizing them into piles of when she's going to buy these books. I
Wow.
know.
That like totally slipped my memory.
Yeah, I don't know. It just that was like the first thing I thought of when I saw this cover was Rory Gilmore sitting in the bookstore organizing book piles for herself. It's so random.
Yeah, I totally don't remember that. But
Just I watched. I don't know how many times I watched Gilmore Girls. I haven't watched it in a minute, but there was a time when I would just keep watching like all. I don't even know how many seasons. 7, 8 seasons of it.
something like that. I remember like watching it in its entirety, maybe like back in 2017 or something like that. And then I remember like I used to love Gilmore Girls back in middle school. And then I rewatched it, back in 2017, 2018. And I was like, dang, Rory's kind of a punk. Like, she's a bitch. Like, why did I like her?
Mm-hmm.
She was like so mean to Dean.
Yeah, that
Like,
was.
Dean was always so sweet to her. He built her a car and she totals it with Jess. And, she leaves Dean for Jess.
Yeah, that
And
was
then
dumb.
she,
Oh, and then
yeah.
when she left college, because she wanted to find herself, but she freaking like she used Logan as an excuse to quit college, but then when she did want to go back to college, she blamed Logan, but Logan's like, "Hey, I didn't tell you to do that." And but she's like, "But you." I was like, "Oh my gosh, Rory, what the heck's going on?"
I know. And just like when she got back together with Dean when she was still in college.
Oh
And then
yeah.
when she was still like, making her group of friends, I guess, with Logan's crew or whatever,
Mhm.
they would always like make fun of the idea of Dean. And then I remember like there was a scene where like she was having like a celebration party at her grandparents' house, I think. And then it was like all of her Yale classmates and whatnot, and Logan was there and his friends. And then Dean was invited too. And like he, he greeted Rory. And then I think like Logan was like, poking fun at him or something. And it made Dean feel like very uncomfortable and like, not fit to be there. I was like,
I know, Dean.
Rory, what the heck?
I know Dean was like the sweetest in that show.
And then he was gonna get married, and
I
then
know, and
Rory
Rory had
decides
like I want you.
Rory can't make up her mind.
I know she made Dean cheat on. I mean, I guess you can't make a man cheat on his fiance, but still, like she already
Yeah,
knew that Dean carried a torch for her.
yeah. She was like the other woman, blah, blah, blah. It's like, man,
And then she kept chasing after Jess. I mean, yeah, I guess out of all of her boyfriends, I think I thought Jess was like probably the ideal one for her, but like the way it played out, I was just like,
yeah. I didn't like Logan at all.
oh yeah, Logan was a
Like,
jerk.
especially in the last season when they were older,
Mhm.
and she was like, Rory was like the other woman in the
Mhm.
relationship, and I was like, what? Like, this is not how I would have imagined it to like play out when I was in middle school.
I know. And then like what's it called? What's her name? Oh yeah, the original writer of Gilmore Girls. She was like, "Oh, this is how I pictured it would be." I'm like, "Really? You pictured Rory would be the other woman? You picture her like getting pregnant at the
I
end?"
know, by who knows like who this person is.
Yeah, you made her have sex with a freaking mascot,
Yeah.
a one night stand. This is what you pictured?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, and she didn't even, pursue her dream as like a journalist.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she just wrote her own book or whatever
Yeah.
about her life. Like,
Mm-hmm. No.
man. But
Whatever.
yeah,
Poor,
I
poor
liked the
Rory.
aesthetic of Gilmore Girls. I
Yeah.
just didn't like the story, how it
Yeah.
played out.
Very small town vibes.
Yeah, it's like cozy. I love like Luke's diner,
Mm-hmm.
like every scene in
Oh,
there.
Suki. I love Suki.
Suki, um, what's her friend's name?
Hmm?
Her the Asian friend,
Oh,
and
Lane.
Lane and her mom.
Mm-hmm.
They're cute, but yeah,
Okay, I got sidetracked again.
but
Okay.
yeah. Anyways, feel free to join us in this read through, and you can feel free to join us in the book discussion on Friday, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Um, yeah.
That's it. All right.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time.